Good morning. Brought you here together this morning to discuss a couple of assaults that we had occur from Thursday and again Saturday evening. We're looking for, appears to be the same suspect, which on Thursday night assaulted a patron on the train with a pair of bolt cutters. And the second assault, which occurred on Saturday evening, was an unprovoked attack as well on a train of the same suspect that we believe ended up punching a patron of ours that was standing on the train just waiting for the next stop. We wanted to give you the description and photographs and hope that our patrons and people out in the community could hopefully recognize them, so our investigators who are working this case diligently could go out and make the arrest and get this person off the streets and end the BART system. So I want to give you the description. He's a black male, late 30s, approximately 6 feet tall, with a muscular build. At the time, he was wearing a gray shirt, tan shorts, and a pair of black Nike tennis shoes. Again, these attacks were unprovoked, which is pretty concerning for us that our patrons are out there getting assaulted by this individual. So we want to get this information out to, again, our passengers in our community in hopes that we could identify him and bring him to justice. Any questions?
There's no robbery motive at all? He's not taking anything from these passengers?
No robbery at all. Just unprovoked attacks.
Is he coming up to these people from behind? Do we know anything about his MO?
On the first attack, he just went up to the passenger that was just sitting there next to a young lady and just swung a pair of bolt cutters and hit him in the side of the head. On the second one, the gentleman was standing, the passenger was standing, holding on to the handrail, and he came, took a swing at him, was missed, and then hit him again with the right hand right in the mouth.
Now, in these images that you have, it looks like he's holding some sort of can. Was the man intoxicated, the suspect intoxicated?
On the first attack, we don't know if he was under the influence, but yes, he was holding a can of beer prior to the attack.
The Thursday attack, was that at the Baker station?
It was in between. So he had boarded the train at San Leandro, and he got off the train at Bayfair. So it was in between transit, San Leandro to Bayfair. Yes, sir.
How helpful have the newly installed BART cameras been in this search for the suspect?
Very helpful. Thanks to the new camera system, we were able to get some very good high-quality photographs that we were able to distribute to the media, and in hopes would give us the definition that we need to bring him back to justice.
Is there any way to trace back, find images of him, I don't know, purchasing a flipper card or using his flipper card and trace that back to identify him? Or is that happening now?
Yeah, our investigators are actively working this case, and they're looking at all those possible leads.
But at this point, we don't know his name?
No, we don't.
Any fears of releasing this photo and possibly driving him underground? I know what you guys are doing, but he might be watching this and saying, I'm not going to hop on BART in the meantime.
No, I mean, what we want to do is get him identified, and so we can get him and prevent him from fleeing the area and get a warrant out for his arrest and apprehend him and bring him back to justice.
In the meantime, what would you urge passengers to do who are getting on trains as we speak here this morning?
Just be vigilant. Be aware of your surroundings. If you see him, please call 911 or call our dispatch center directly at 510-464-7000. And again, don't confront him. He seems to be violent in nature, and we don't know what type of mental state that he's in. But again, just be aware of your surroundings and let us know if you see him.
Any idea what's in his hands in the lower pictures? Is it some sort of bag?
Can't tell. It looks like it might be some sort of hat, but we couldn't really tell.
Do these types of attacks, does this change your strategy from a patrol standpoint? Do you put more officers aboard trains as opposed to at stations? Has anything changed in terms of your strategy?
We're going to continuously deploy our officers on the trains. It's something that we've always been doing and been doing a lot more lately because of our robberies and now because of these attacks. You will start to see more officers on the trains, again, in hopes of hoping and catching him while he's in our system.
How did he escape?
He just walked off the train and went down the stairs and exited the station.
And there were no BART police officers at those stations to quickly jump on it?
No, not at that moment.
And then one more update on the victims. The first one who suffered the laceration from the bolt cutters, their condition, any update?
He was transported to the hospital and he was released later that evening. And the second one just got treated at the scene by the medical personnel and was released.
Did he seem agitated before the attacks?
No, not at all. Just completely unprovoked. No dialogue between him or the victims, and he just did the swinging of the bolt cutters and the punch to the face.
I'm imagining bolt cutters being big. Can you give me a sense of how big these are?
Standard size bolt cutters, I'd give it probably about 2.5 feet in length.
Like full size bolt cutters.
Yes, sir.
The cameras in your trains, do they record live or is that on tape?
It's on tape.
And they are being reviewed when something happens or are they being reviewed sporadically?
Well, we review the tapes, particularly if there's an incident. We'll go to that particular time frame and pull that video.
I imagine police have some sort of mental profile of this person. He looks clean cut. He doesn't look like he's homeless on the train. Is he mentally disturbed? I mean, can you tell us anything about that or what passengers said?
You can't really tell. He didn't say much. Based on his appearance, yeah, he looks clean cut. He could possibly be homeless and maintains his appearance. We don't know that until we detain him and arrest him, and then we'll find out more about his mental state.
Two quick points. One is that this just reiterates our message that if you see something, say something. We have 430,000 daily riders. They can be part of the safety solution by reporting suspicious activity. You can do that multiple ways. But one thing, if you're in a train and you are concerned about a person's behavior, you might want to move into the next car and then make a call or use the BART Watch app, which you can do anonymously. The second thing I'd like to point out is that all 669 of our old cars have working cameras. They have 4 cameras. As you can see, these are good images that we captured. And the new train cars that we're getting have 6 cameras, which will have very high quality. So the last point I'd like to make is many of you asked about the images on Thursday after the initial attack. We weren't able to release those because it's an ongoing investigation. But when police do feel that releasing the images is important in terms of finding the suspect, they do so. And this is one of those examples. So thank you.